What is up, guys? It's Kara Corey here. I am here with a very easy recipe. It's summertime. You want to feel good in the summertime. You want to feel sexy. You know, you want to wear some tank tops, maybe whip out your wife beaters, take off your shirt a little bit, hang by the pool in your banana hammock. You know what I'm saying? So in order to do that and feel sexy and confident, you're going to need a little sexy sludge in your life. And that's what I'm going to make for you guys today. But if that name's too girly for you, you know, dudes, if that's not like dudely enough, this could be like a sludge on steroids if you prefer. But if you guys are anything like me, I don't like eating a lot of real like hot and heavy stuff in the summertime. It's hot out, you feel like weighed down by it. I crave more like fruits and veggies and things that are simple and quick to eat because I just want to enjoy the summertime. I don't want to be in my kitchen baking. So this is a very staple recipe you guys should throw into your mix because it's very easy and convenient and delicious. Lots of micronutrients. So what we're going to start out with this recipe, for it I am going to use, you are going to require the MTS Epic Gains and Caramel Macchiato. This is an excellent staple to have on hand. It does provide more benefits above and beyond just the whey protein. It's actually a combination of brown rice powder, flour, and it also has some vegetables in there, all ground up in it. You would have no idea because it tastes like caramel macchiato. Super delicious. So we're going to require this 1 scoop for this recipe, but the first thing I'm starting out with that you can see in my bowl are 70 grams of just some frozen blueberries. If you guys want, you could use fresh. I always like having frozen on hand because they're a hell of a lot cheaper and easier to work with. So I just take 70 grams of frozen blueberries and heat those suckers in the microwave for about 1 minute. The other thing I like to do too to this recipe to add a little more flavor is to throw in a couple strawberries, like 2 or 3 strawberries, chop them up, and then we add it into our lovely mixture here. And all you do when it comes out of the microwave is to just take your fork ever so carefully and kind of squeeze it all down, and then you get this lovely like soupy berry mixture. So this makes it nice and soupy so that we can add our flour, dry ingredients to it, and makes this lovely kind of pudding type texture. So with my berries all kind of mushed up in there, I figured you guys didn't need a tutorial on mushing up berries. If you did, let me know. I really hope you don't though. But what we're gonna add to the mixture of berries that I already have in there is the 1 full scoop of Epic Gains. So go ahead and dump that in there. And to sweeten it up a bit, I am gonna add some Splenda in there, and I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of it because I like this really sweet. Sometimes the berries can make it a little too tart, so 2 tablespoons of Splenda seems to do the trick. I'm gonna add that in there. To make it a little something extra, I'm gonna add some coconut flour, 1 full tablespoon of that. Coconut flour just adds that delicious coconut flavor to it, and it also kind of like thickens it up, so it makes it more of that like pudding sludgy like texture, which is super delicious. So we're just gonna measure out here 1 tablespoon of coconut flour, dump that in there. A little extra sweetness, because I said this recipe is a little sexified, I'm gonna add some Better Than Stevia dark chocolate sweetener. This is optional. You guys know I like my shit really sweet, so dump a bunch of that in there. And then the last thing I'm gonna add in there is some chia seeds. So if you guys have this on hand, if not, go pick yourself up some. You can add this to a ton of different items, and it's gonna provide you with a good source of your omega-3 fatty acids, as well as a good source of fiber. So you don't wanna omit fat from your diet. You wanna have heart-healthy fats in there, such as things like chia seeds. And the nice thing about chia seeds, if you let it sit for a period of time, so we're gonna go ahead and stir this up now. If you don't want to eat this right away, you can go ahead and refrigerate it. And the beauty of chia seeds, like if you think about chia pets, same idea there. It's gonna grow and it's gonna make it a little bit thicker. So if you want your sludge to be even thicker, you could throw this in the fridge for a couple hours if you want. It'll taste just as good. So just go ahead and mix this up, and that's all we're gonna need to do. Make sure we get all those flavors jamming together. Get all that powder mixed in there. And it's super purpley and fun from the color of the berries. And this is a very versatile recipe, as I always give it to you guys. You can add anything else extra in here that you want. I was trying to keep it like fairly low calorie, low-ish calorie, but depending on what your calorie needs are and what your day's looking like, this is a recipe that you could definitely add in like some almond butter on top. You could throw in some sliced nuts if you want, some extra fruit if you want some banana in there. This makes a great base for a delicious, higher protein, little bit of carbs, little bit of fat, that perfect macronutrient distribution for a nice meal on the go. So there you have it. You mix it all in together. You've got your sexified sludge. Hope you guys give this recipe a try and comment below other recipes you would like to see. Don't forget to go over to tigerfitness.com, pick up your Epic Gains. Keep checking back for more.